Hi everyone, I'm Anil Kumar, motivational speaker. Today I would like to speak about how to score at your LLB examination. As you all know, the Karnataka State Law University have been notified for the upcoming LLB examinations that will be conducted on in the month of October 6th, 2022. So this is the tentative date which I have declared in the notification. So far, we have not received the timetable from the KSLU. So, keeping consideration of upcoming LLB examinations, today I am going to speak about how to score at your LLB examination, that too very span of short period. So this short period, how to utilize your time, how to complete your syllabus in the stipulated time, what you call. So many of the students have been confused how to study and how to score at their LLB examinations. Many of them have been confused. Still, they didn't get any answer for that. So in earlier videos also have been explained about how to score for your LLB examination, whether it could be 3 years LLB and 5 years LLB. My dear friends, so this is the vast subject, how to score in the LLB subject. That is a vast subject, that is. So you will have number of reasons to score, or number of reasons to find your answers. So in this situation, you have to be very cautiously about your studies. Otherwise, you may lose the marks in the upcoming LLB examinations. Though this is like for preparing the exam, it's like an art. You have to nurture that art and you have to adapt that art. That is very important. So during this span of short period, you have to be very honestly and dedicatedly to give your studies, especially for time you have to give for your studies. So during span of 15 days, you have to study 5 subjects, 6 subjects, 7 subjects, 8 subjects, 10 subjects, because many of the students have got backlogs. So why I need to tell always, you should not keep backlog subject, you have to clear it in the particular semesters. So why? Because the reason behind is only you may not get the time to study your LLB examinations, and the time, the day. Today you will have one constitution law, again tomorrow you will have some other subject, so you don't have sufficient time to study, because so time is required, my dear friends. This is law subjects, time is required. Otherwise, within a day, or within 24 hours, within 48 hours, at least minimum you require two days for each subject. Then only you can able to score at your whatever you are studying. Initially you have started already and you are studying, but in the examinations, very important, at least minimum 2 days is required to perform your one exam. That is very important. So that is the reason I would like to tell always to the students that please don't keep backlog subjects. So that is also you have to keep in consideration at your mind. That is very important. And anyhow, hopefully you have been prepared the notes. If you don't prepare notes also, so I have been prepared the notes. So if you would like to get that notes, already made many videos, so you can get that notes and you can able to study within 15 days of time. That is not any big issue. But if you have studied, if you have prepared the notes, that is well and good. If you don't prepare, you can take that notes and you can study for your upcoming LLB examination. So time is very important. You have to be cautious about your time. Who is managing the time, he can be a conquer the world. So that is my motto. Time is very important, time is very precious. Please utilize your time properly. So the next tip is, so time management is very important. And whenever you get feel your mood will always decide about your studies. If you don't get very good mood to study about, then you have to, you have to watch movie, you have to go outside and come back. Like that, you have to create your environment about your studies. So while studying, you should not get bored, and you should not get tension, and you should not get headaches or something like that. So that you have to be avoided, and you have to create the environment at your home. At your home, you have to be, keep tidy and neatly at your, reading space, what you call. So that is very important. And so you have to make a keynotes for every subject. For every subject, you have to make a keynotes. You have to study your notes, widely, what you call, precisely. You can able to study all the notes, and after that you have to make one key points, unit wise you have to make key points. So for one subject, if you have that particular section and particular article or particular case laws or particular key points, you have to be make one in a what do you call, in a book or any A4 sheets, you can write it. And key points you have to make it for all questions. If you have 40 questions, you have to make key points for all questions. That is for last preparation. First you have to study thoroughly and deeply. Every day you have to study. First time you have to go study, and again backside you have to study again, vice versa you have to study. And after studying, while making or else while making study, you have to make a key points of all questions, relevant points, you have to make it. So if you get any time, you have to go through those points, then only you can able to memorize sections, what sections that is, and what articles that is, and what case laws will come fall down in that particular question. Those kind of things you have to remember. This is a law subject. Law should be a very pakka, and you cannot write a cock and bull story in law. So if you write cock and bull story, definitely will get failed in the LLB subject wise and section wise. You have to be careful. Section, you have to, every questions as a sections and subsections or articles, whatever, and you have to be mentioned. Being a law student, you should know the section and subsection of the particular question or particular relevant, what you call, point. So that is very important. You have to make a keynote, and you have to manage your time very this. And even when examination comes, you will get tension. Don't get tension, nothing to worry. You won't get you should not get spoil your future studies. And one more thing I need to clarify in this video, that you know very well the subjects, but you don't know how to present it and how to write, what is the pattern to write you can able to score. That is very important, my dear friends. Many of the students there in that particular area may find. So I have been explained in the earlier videos that what is the methodology you can able to use in the LLB examinations. For 10 marks question, how much time you need to take, and 6 marks questions, how much time you need to take, that you need to specify initially. And if you are in examination time, one question you write half an hour, one question you write 45 minutes, you won't get fulfill your LLB papers. So you will be failed, definitely. You have to manage the time with the 10 marks, how much you have to take, and 6 marks, how much you have to take, and what are the methodology and what synopsis to be make for the question. Synopsis, in the synopsis, what will fall down in the synopsis. Synopsis is called table of contents. Table of content, what will be coming, introduction will come, meaning and definitions will come, and relevant points will be coming, and sections, subsections will be coming, and relevant case laws, relevant illustrations, and conclusion it comes. So likewise, you have to write very, very systematically for LLB subject. You have to get impression for the examiners, what we call evaluators. You have to create the impression. First impression is best impression, that you have to create in the examination. That is very important. And keeping consideration of all if you maintain this kind of etiquette, definitely you can able to score very good marks at your LLB examination. My dear friends, my advice is to please prepare your own notes. That is very, very, very important. And if you write notes, at least you will come to know what you have written it and what questions you have been attended and where you have got that answers. Those kind of things, if you remember it, definitely you will get some knowledge about the subject. So if you don't do hard work and only you have to do smart work, that won't work. And this is a last subject. You have to be hard work and you have to be a smart, both combination. So a combination of hard work and your smart work, definitely you can able to score very good marks at your LLB examinations. I hope this video have been clarified about how to score at your LLB examinations, specifically 3 years LLB and 5 years LLB under Karnataka State Law University, because Karnataka State Law University is a toughest university you never ever seen in your life. I think so. Who have been performing and who have been performed already in the university, you know very well about the university. So university won't give good marks and won't pass also many times. So many times many of the students have been failed. Many of the students have been disqualified. So those kind of things are to be consideration, and keeping always that you have to be do hard work and smart work, and you have to manage that time very, 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 that is very important. And you have to prepare your own notes, and if you doesn't prepare the notes, please refer. I have been prepared 35 subjects of 3 years LLB and 5 years LLB. If you go through that notes, definitely obviously I have been answered for 45 questions for all subjects. So if you can go through those questions, and I have the answers have been given very, very nicely, and relevant points and relevant answers have been made it. So pattern of KSLU, what KSLU expects, that have been presented in the notes. So if you would like to get that notes, please be contact the mobile number which I mentioned in the YouTube description column. If you contact them, definitely you can get that notes. So you can able to use that notes and you can able to score at your LLB examination. All the best, all the very best. Might be your timetable may soon, maybe tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, will definitely will get the timetable. So after confirmation of timetable, you will again about you can able to serious about our studies. So many of the students are awaiting for the timetable. I know it. After timetable only, many of the students will be get into their studies. So before that, I would like to all students, especially upcoming LLB examinations, all the best and do well, and don't get confused, and please be understand questions properly. If you don't understand the answers, if you write some other answer to that question and this question to that answer, that those kind of you have to be avoided. And please be concentration about your studies, and please be exactly what question it is, please understand. After understanding the questions, you have to write the answers. Once again, I wish you all the best for your upcoming LLB examination. Please do subscribe my channel and so that you will notified very good videos pertaining to your 3 years LLB and 5 years LLB. Thank you.